Hello there, welcome back to another First Impressions video by Entertainment Talk. This one is for January 2017's Game with Gold called Rayman Origins. It's one of this month's games with gold for the Xbox 360, which is of course backwards compatible with the Xbox One, which is what I'm playing it on now. So if you'd like to check out all the other First Impressions videos we have and all the other content that we have, you can head over to entertainmenttalk.org. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter for updates and for posts, you can do so at eTalkUK, that's on Twitter. If you've got any inquiries, any feedback that you'd like to send to us regarding anything involving Entertainment Talk, you can send your email to entertainmenttalk@hotmail.com. And lastly, if you'd like to support us for as little as $1 a month, that's all it takes, you can head over to patreon.com/entertainmenttalk. There's also different rewards for reviews and all that sort of thing that you can redeem for different reviews, etc. So go and check all that out at patreon.com/entertainmenttalk. But without further ado, let's get into Rayman Origins on the Xbox 360 and give my first impressions. So, we're starting off. Unfortunately, I already clicked on New Game because it said it was doing an autosave thing. I pressed A and then I pressed A again accidentally to start a new game. But we're going to try and break out of this, which wasn't too hard. Excuse me. The whole room just got lit up. This is a very happy game. I played, this one's called Origins. I think it was called Rayman Legends on the Xbox One. Where can I go in here? Yeah, I played that one on the Xbox One, and it was very kind of bouncy, very fluid, very very fun. Which door do I need to go into? It is going to take lots of electrons to fix him this time. That door? I don't know. Let's just head to the right. Back to the Gate of Dreams. So, Rayman's a character that's been around a very long time. Gibberish Jungle. It's a fun name. So I think this game's going to be basically you run through as kind of, not as quickly as you can. You can either do this in kind of a speedy type version, like you can really just sort of run and go for it, or you can play it as a slow platformer in a way, but it's definitely a lot more fun and challenging to play it in the faster version. This game is very colourful, and you can probably play this with the kids. I don't see why not. There's nothing bad particularly going to happen, not that I'm aware of anyway. Yeah, there's a few little monsters and stuff, but you know, monsters have been in kids things before. I don't know about co-op. You may have to like take turns with your child or that sort of thing. Yeah, this is a game that this is a franchise or a game series, I guess you could say. I'm not sure if this is a sequel or a prequel to the other one that's on the Xbox One. I'm not sure if they're connected in any way, because they are very similar games and they're not like the old... See, this game's very kind of fast and doesn't ever really slow down. Can I hit that open? You probably just get like squashed. Got an achievement. Okay, so we did that. Are we locked in now? Ah, you can attack now, okay. I couldn't actually see the dialogue there because where it says I'm recording, it's right in front of it. But yeah, this is a game franchise that I've definitely liked. a lot. I didn't really get to play much of the 3D version. I guess you could say back in the day I was just younger back then and that sort of thing. I do remember watching my parents play some version of one of them, but I can't remember how long ago it was or that sort of thing. But this is definitely a modern take on Rayman, and a sort of, you know, 3D platformers have fallen away slightly, and we've had definitely a lot more 2D platformers. I may be wrong in that case, there may have been some that I've just missed, but to my understanding we've definitely seen a lot more of these type of games. I don't feel like I need to talk much about the gameplay. It's very, very simple. You just kind of jump around, you hit stuff, you keep going, you try not to get hit by anything. But yeah, it's definitely in. See, you can get kind of hit by that, but that's about it. It's definitely a game and a series that I've paid interest in, but for some reason it's either been on that not got to it list, or I've just never been in a particular mood. You definitely have to be in a mood to play certain games. And maybe it's just never fallen under that. I mean, in terms of 2D platformers, the only thing, and they're not really platformers necessarily, but the only two that I've really checked out in recent years is Limbo and Inside, both very, very different games to these, of course. Definitely much more in the darker kind of mystery sense. Excuse me. Again, with these first impressions videos, I don't really try and play the game to a standard of like, I have to finish this. It's just a way of like, play it and talk about what I think and talk about the game itself. Back to the Glider Dreams. Can you play this with the directional buttons? I think you can. Enter. Was I supposed to move to the right there? It's a jungle out there. I think I'm on the map I just did. You can move around with the D-pad. This is the same level, isn't it? Don't worry. Can I like... Yeah, there we go. I don't want to have to go through that level again. I don't need to. Move over, there we go. Does that say geezer? I've never seen the word geezer spelt. I've always heard it said. Geezer's like a British kind of way of saying like bloke or that sort of thing. I'm not sure if that's how you spell it. I don't know why the word geezer would be in this game, but it obviously looks like it could be spelled that way. Guys, let's just say geyser, because geezer would be Z, wouldn't it? But anyway, geyser below out. Let's see what this is. I'm going to try this game with the D-pad as well, and see kind of how smooth it is. This game is very, very smooth. I must, like, stress that point. But yeah, I definitely... What can you do? Crouch. Put your arms up. And just move about left and right. Try and get these. Yeah, I may actually play this with my my young niece, who I currently am playing. Not Lego Marvel Avengers. What was the first one that came out for the Xbox One? Lego Marvel Superheroes? Because there was a Lego Marvel Avengers released, I think, last year. Which, you know, similar game, but different content, essentially. It's essentially the same game. So this is where the level is slowing down a touch. How do I get to that? Can he swim? Oh, I've died. What's this? This isn't some extra puzzle level, is it? Those lazy yellow fellows are lums, packed with energy. I did actually have this for either my Samsung that I've got now or my iPhone, so I might try it on that as well and see what version is best. But they're all free now, so I've downloaded them all for free. Punch those, go through, knock that out the way. I'm gonna leave that coin down there, just for this playthrough. Alright, now we're in fast mode. Definitely. So, another point to these videos is, do I recommend the game? Absolutely, this is a ton of fun, it's fast paced, it's enjoyable, you don't have to take it seriously at all. If you've, let me picture a situation, if you've come home from a hard day of work, I don't know, if you work in an office or something and you've been filing paper all day or whatever, I don't work in an office, so I don't exactly know what those type of days are like. And you just want to kind of chill out and just play something casual, I'd recommend this definitely. And the other Mario game, and the other Rayman game as well, or Mario games as well, whatever you choose to do so. But obviously, if you've had a hard day at work and you just want to play something relaxing, I don't think you're going to play something like a Bloodborne or a Dark Souls. So yes, I recommend something like this. But again, it's entirely up to you. Whatever you feel like playing. I'll get squashed. Oh, I'm supposed to go in between. Okay. Don't get hit by the spikes. I could see this potentially being difficult to... No, don't take this the wrong way. Difficult to certain children, perhaps. If they're 2 to 3, they might struggle with this. If they're like 5, 6 or 7, it's just my estimate, then I don't think they'll struggle with it as much. I'm sure if you teach your child how to play this game, then they'll understand. You know, you just run through and jump. I remember to tell your children that, like, if they die in a game like this, it doesn't matter. Whereas, of course, if you die in something like Bloodborne, you kind of have to start again or whatever the deal is with that game. Because that's kind of a nice point to kind of reiterate to them, or to yourself in fact, when you're playing this game, that, you know, if you don't want this to be a stressful experience, it isn't. Because you die, you just start like a couple of checkpoints back. Like I died just there, I'm starting just here. So yes, definitely recommend it. Grab an Xbox Live Gold subscription, which just £6 a month. That's the least that you can pay. That's just for 1 month, or you can get it for the whole year. Make sure you grab it before whatever date it finishes, though. But once you do grab it, that game is yours to keep. So just remember that going forward. You don't need an active gold subscription. That told me to press RT, didn't it? No. Where am I starting from? Just back here. See, that's not to like pick on Bloodborne or anything or say it's a bad game. It's absolutely not. But I remember I did pick up Bloodborne a few weeks ago, and after about half an hour, 45 minutes of playing and realising what the game was, I did decide to stop, because it's just not the type of game that I am up for spending time with. The gameplay itself, I was incredibly happy with. I did love the challenge of it and everything. but it's just a bit too stressful. Some games can be stressful, but we also need to take them as oh, that's telling me to run. I could see it said R1 down there, but I wasn't sure what it was for exactly. Collect them. Move on. I think I'll just do a tad bit more and then I'll finish up for today. Right, let's try this with running. No, go away. If I can recommend any similar games, I would say maybe Max the Cursor Brotherhood. It's probably pretty cheap right now, considering I don't think that was a launch title for the Xbox, but it certainly at least came the year after, I think. So that's another casual type of platform, and it has a nice twist to it as well, which is with the pens and the drawing of you essentially draw the platforms that you want to travel on, so it's good for that as well. What am I doing here? Right. I need to plan it so that there we go. The other side. Hit it open. Rayman's always been a fun character. I've not known any dark versions of Rayman games to be made, if there has been any. I'm not aware of them. We only got 85 that time. So yeah, this is a nice game to, like, if you've got any podcasts to catch up on, or if you have some nice music planned that you want to listen to, and you just relax and play this and listen to that, it's perfect for that as well. I'll leave this music on while I talk. That's a little addition. Everybody for watching. This has been this video for Rayman on the 360. This with gold. When it expires, you can either look it up or you can listen to our most recent Random Gaming Talk podcast, which is on the website. You don't need to pay for that or anything. You can either just play it through the SoundCloud player there, or you can find it on iTunes as well. But both pieces of content are free to consume. So thanks everybody for watching. That's all the first impressions videos I plan on doing for this month. For this month, because I guess I could do Killer Instinct next week. It's just I don't know how I pull a first impressions video for that, but I'll see what I can do with it. And then there's also Darksiders something or other, which I looked at some gameplay for and it didn't look good, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. There is a limit to with these games with gold or with these System Plus games. If I just have absolutely no interest in them, then I won't do a first impressions video, and then obviously my recommendation would be no, because that's part of these videos as well, is whether or not I recommend the game for you, because although they're free, are they worth your time? That's another question. But yes, thanks everybody for watching this first impressions video. You can head over to the website, which is entertainmenttalk.org. Follow us on Twitter at eTalkUK. Email for inquiries and feedback is entertainmenttalk@hotmail.com. And lastly, if you'd like to support us for $1 a month or more, if you choose to do so, you can head over to patreon.com/entertainmenttalk, and you can also redeem some rewards on there as well for different things that you'd like to purchase for reviews, etc. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you as always on the next piece of content. Goodbye.